Okay, so we are now live, just going to be doing the game engine coding. This is a late one today, just be a quick one. I just wanted to make sure that I actually did do one today. So yes, we'll be doing a little quick game engine coding. Okay, let me... Okay, so let's have a look. So like I say, this is only going to be a quick stream. I'm going to skip the reading of the book that I do at the start of the stream. Just again, I don't know how long it's going to be. I'm going to get on to the coding and just bang a bit of code out. Project XYZ. Okay, so we're still on the gesture stuff. Let me get a controller out. We need to work on another gesture. Still not too sure. Her Dingen says hello. I remember you just saying to me on the chat that it's not going to be, and you said you got it on PC. It's cool. So yeah, I remember you just saying you're not going to be on here a long half an hour. That is fine. These streamings are going to be much longer anyway because it's a late stream for me, and I just wanted to make sure I got one done and didn't just leave it not done because you know what would happen. Come tomorrow, I think I'll do another one tomorrow. For 3 days have passed, 4 days, a week has passed. So I wanted to make sure I get one done. If I can get one gesture done today, that'd be nice. Okay, so gestures. So ideally I would like to get this out of the class. Bang, 21 kilohertz. Okay, Z says hi and a smiley face. Hello back. I haven't seen you in the chat before, so I'm going to assume you're new. Might not be. You may have just been quiet. So yeah, ideally I'd like to get this abstracted out. So you just pass in which particular gesture pattern you're doing. But every time I put it out, we're getting problems. Okay, so let me Google it. I'm going to Google... C++ struct declare outside class. Let's see what we get. I can define one. That's not what I want to do. I want to be able to declare, basically have an instance of it. This is X, yeah, so that's inside of it. Or if I do this, so if I create an enum, where do you even start making an engine? To start somewhere. Obviously initially I think the first things, because I initially had some really basic game engine for SFML done that had like scenes and some sort of game loop. There's just a few classes. I just built it on top of that, And then I started thinking, let's do some sprite and rectangle stuff, and then from there I started getting onto the other stuff, and then I still need to get back to that, but then I started getting onto input, blah blah blah, just slowly working on it. If you start thinking, I want to make a game in a week, but I want to make my own engine, man, it ain't gonna work. But if you think like what I'm trying to do with it is, I eventually want to make games, but I'm not even really gonna focus too much on that. Just make an engine, just add a feature, and make sure each series would advancing. Even if we don't write any code, at least in each video, as long as we're analyzing some code, that's part of the process, so we'll eventually get there. And we've come a long way just from 2 weeks ago. I was thinking where we'll be in 2 months, 6 months, a year. So just slowly but surely do it. So we're gonna have an enum, and this is going to be a pattern, and it's going to be left clockwise up. So you're looking forward to Cyberpunk 2077? I was just reading, because I tried to go on, for educational purposes of course, I tried to go on crackwatch.com, and this is what comes up. Crackwatch.com is down due to the peak of visits triggered by 2077, and we'll be back in a few hours. Cyberpunk 2077 is DRM free. If you can, please support developers by buying the game. DRM free. I'm liking the sound of that stuff. Research purposes, of course. So left clockwise up, and if we look at our made in paint diagram, we're going to do this one. So this is right counterclockwise up. So it's right counter clockwise up. So we implement this one now, and instead of saying left clockwise up, I'm just going to call it underscore gesture pattern. What we're gonna say is, I'm going to go into Sublime to Cyberpunk 2077. Yeah, I was in two minds about Cyberpunk 2077 in terms of getting it, because I want to get it, I want to play it. I was just planning on doing it on PlayStation. That's a new console. I want to see what that's capable of, but it's only on PS4 initially. The PS5 upgrade, those three, is going to be out later. I don't want to buy it now then, because I don't want to play it on PS4. I wouldn't want to play until the upgrade comes out, and then the game might be a tenner cheaper anyway by then. It might be a bit cheaper. So it's like, I could try it on PC. I might try it on PC as well. So we need to find all instances of left clockwise up, and do underscore gesture pattern, copy that. Yeah, that's fair enough. Be interesting to see what the performance is like of Cyberpunk 2077. CD Projekt Red, their optimization ain't too bad usually. It's definitely not as bad as like Ubisoft or EA, so be interesting. I might just check it out on PC just to see how it runs and how it looks. And is it gonna have ray tracing from day one? That's always been a problem with a lot of games. Ray tracing PC. That was recent, 3 weeks ago. Can't even see what that says. So okay. You got ray trace. Not only we got minimum to ultra, we got minimum for different ray tracing and whatnot. Okay, so did I say 20? Did I say 2060? I've got an RTX 2080 Ti. Was it the RTX 3060 that was equivalent, I think? pretty low in processor. I think you'll probably recommend you should have a bit better than that anyway. Plus this is always on a fresh Windows, all updated, highly optimized, blah 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 blah. I'm like in between these two resolutions. This is my height, but my width is 3440. So ray tracing, Dolby Atmos, don't have Atmos yet, but I will be upgrading my amp and getting some stuff. Okay, so if we're doing this, so those, why is that not? It's 2 T's. What's up, YouTube Geo Snow here? Don't get the reference. Okay, so there should be no errors in the update now. We'll get errors here. So what we're gonna say is, in the constructor, we're gonna pass in a const pattern and in here we'll pass in a const pattern. I tried to go to engine yesterday, and man, I do not like the game engines. It's too high level for my taste. Okay, so it's too much drag and droppy and that sort of stuff. Do you want any more low levelly? I know what you mean. I feel like that sometimes with engines. Okay, so let's create a function to call the void set gesture set pattern. Forgot that I could just refactor by doing the rename feature. Forgot all about that. Okay, so set pattern this is gonna be a const pattern. Hopefully everyone's had a good day. The stream was a little late, so I won't be doing a very long one. Gesture colon, and in here we're gonna say underscore gesture pattern equals pattern. In here we're gonna call set pattern to pattern. Okay, so in there is where we would essentially do this. I mean, this method, let's build it, let's see what we get. Let's see why that's giving me an error. I'll see why. Okay, so we also need to, in the gesture pattern itself, we need to keep track of what pattern it is. I think we should keep track of what pattern it is. So pattern so what we're actually going to say is dot pattern. Yep, that's the call-in method. pattern for the gestures. The gesture, let's left clockwise up. Let's make sure that's working first before we do anything else. Joystick, oh, gesture. So we're going to say if that is equal to pattern dot left clockwise up, then we're going to say this. Let's see if format document will work. No, I don't like it formatted that way. So you made it to day 04 in AOC. What are you referencing? Are you're not referencing Cortez, are you? Referencing what's the other AOC? I forgot now. Is that really moaning? Yeah, I just want to make sure this is still working the way it should be. And then we'll implement the next gesture. That ain't working, but that could be that ain't working because the analog stick. I think it might be because of the wrong analog stick, or yeah. Okay, so that's still working fine. Now what we want to do is add the second gesture. Oh, in Advent code, yeah, I made it to day 4. Did puzzle 1, puzzle 2 seemed like a bit more effort, so I didn't do it then. I won't do that today. I will do it in tomorrow's stream. I will do day 4 puzzle 2. I won't be completing them before Christmas, but because they'll still be available on the website. What you mind about? I will do it afterwards. Okay, so now I want to go to Paint. So we got to work out the things for this. You want to change the canvas, so vertical pixels, change to like 3000. No, I want canvas size. It's actually resizing. I don't want that. Maybe that's something you need to do at the start. And let's change this. This is 10 now. Nah, you want a brush. Okay, so if I was to do it right, So the Y is going to be the same initially. Right, clockwise up. Okay, so else might be able to figure it out in my head. So if this is going negative 50, it has to go positive 50. So we're going to move into the right, then positive 90. And now this has to be 45 now. These will still be negatives. These will still be negatives. The Y isn't changing. I guess these will be positive now. The only difference. Okay, so the other thing is direction is not right. Direction not left. It is right. None. That is left up and left up. And reset is 5. I feel like I'll be, alright to test this now. Let's check it out. Oh, controller's turned off. If the battery's low. What's interesting, it's constantly printed out. And they're very interesting. So if I change this one to left clockwise up, sound like a lot like the one less watching. I don't know what you mean by that. Yeah, that stops, that does. I will be back. Let me go and get a snack. Let me just put that in the chat. Just want to get a quick snack. Get me some energy. I am back, and if you can see over there, we've got the Darth Maul put up now, the one we assembled in that other live stream. So yeah, it's on the wall and it is assembled. The live stream that I did last night when I put it up, it was slightly wonky. Just sorted that out today. Man, this felt like my dad when he said he was going out for a pack of cig. Don't worry, unlike him, I'm back. Okay, yeah, it's late in the UK. I just wanted to make sure I got a stream, started and done. I like to get one gesture done today. Like an interesting problem. Calling the update. Let's go. Can't see that affecting it, but let's have a look. Controller turned off again. That's doing left way. You can hear the chewing through your headphones. Have it. You sound any better? What we snacked on. I just had a Snickers bar. I got a fake Kinder Bueno from Aldi. Herdingens, I'm sure you are Aldi over in Germany. Not sure what's happening now. The left pattern is still working in that. Let me actually draw it. So let me grab that. So we have one here. Yeah, one here. One here. And one here. Let's use, what's the yellow color look like? Jesus, that's horrible to see. Green, that's fine. if this is 0, 0, 0 technically, this one here will be 15 the x. Instead of 9, we do 90 instead of 100. What is the 10 days for? Can anyone guess what the 10 days is for? Herdingen might be able to guess. Can anyone else? Now we're going up, round and up. So the x is gonna go down. Box go boing, boing, boing. That you need to do this in 10 days. This is 45 x, y will still be minus 45, y, and up here is going to be 0, let's say minus 10x, not 10x. And y is going to say minus 90y, because those are the more up-to-date values. Okay, so 50-50, that range is fine. So direction to right, then it's 90, still direction to right on this. 45, 10. Still don't quite get the reset x and y. I'll bet you if I do this, the reset x and y will work. You're planning something? Not the why really matters. I'm not really using it, but I guess I can try that. We do indeed. Okay, so I'm just gonna put it to do here, and this is gonna say adapt for different gesture pattern resets. Have another quick snack. So if he resets there, so it has to be less this time. I understand that. Okay, I'm going to wrap up the stream here today. I also wanted to make sure I got one done today, and technically we are on the next day now, so it's no longer 10. This is 9. Not 19, but 9. Okay, so that is it. So thanks everyone for watching. I will see everyone tomorrow. Enjoy the rest of your day. If you're Better go to bed. Good night and thanks for tuning in to everyone. If you're about to play Cyberpunk 2077, enjoy. I might download it and check it out just for the graphics on PC because I was waiting for the PS5 version, but might just check out the graphics. So that is it. Oh yeah, Medal of Honor will be on Above and Beyond. Comes out on Friday, and the download is like 340 gigabytes. It's ridiculous. The actual install is like 161.70. Still need over a quarter of a terabyte just to download the game. It's usually like the other way around. Like the download might be 200 gig. I know that's still big, but let's say 200 gig and uncompressed is 340, but not downloading more than the actual file is less. But still, that's still a lot though. Yeah, okay, that is it. Thanks everyone for watching, and I will see everyone tomorrow in the stream, and we'll get this gesture pattern done. All goes well, might get a couple more gestures done as well, and the advent of code day 4